Oh, this is gonna be a lot of work. No more procrastinating the inevitable. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are. I like this Peter guy. I've been talking to him a couple times here and there, and it seems like he's pretty open to just like, you know, just build what you think would suit me best. And he's kind of giving me free rein. So we haven't even talked about what kind of finish to do on it at all, but I decided to just go ahead and polish the pole. I was gonna, you know, I went to fix up all that mushrooming and all that anyways. So polish the pole up real nice. We got the bit sharpened and polished as well. It's all looking good. I think I'll just do a bit of silvering to it and see how that comes out. And there it is. I like it. Do you like it? What do you think? I could do a little more silvering, but no, I think that's a nice contrast. I like it. Well, would you look at that? I'm happy with the axe. It's looking nice. It's looking, dare I say, sexy. Just a matter of hanging it. And man, am I excited to use a bucking handle for this. Oh, I guess I'll also have to clean out the inside here with the die grinder. I'll get that done real quick. But then it'll be all to hanging it on this glorious straight up and down, bit of heartwood in there, bit of sapwood, beautiful hickory. Are you excited? I'm excited. As I was starting to grind out the inside there, I'm like, oh, that's weird. Feel in there. Someone bashed this. Someone bashed it in right in the middle here. So, I mean, it's gonna be very hard for you to see, but we're quite high actually in the middle. It's on both sides, eh? Yeah, it is. Oh man, yeah, you can just totally see it. Clear as day now. That's funny. Okay, well, I've dealt with this before. It's not really that fun. Now that I'm cleaning it out anyways, I might as well try and grind out some of that middle and create it a bit more normal. I'm gonna try and bash in these outside edges on the bottom, bash them in a bit with the hammer, and then other than that, it'll just be working the wood. So this just got a lot trickier. I grinded it out. It's not perfect yet, but it is ground. We're high in the center along the back here by the pole as well, which is kind of odd to me, but maybe not. That's weirding me out a bit, I'll be honest. So it's not punched upside down, but you can see we're rubbing on the front and the back. Okay, you need to take some from the front. and I will. But look how much room we still have on the bottom because of that high center in the front and in the back as well. Oh, this is not what I like to see. But then there's also a matter of getting it straight on the way down. So this is going to be a difficult axe. I'm already not liking it. The eye was punched like this, or like this, instead of like, so it already wants to kind of kick you up to one side. This is a hafter's nightmare right here. If I had started with die grinding it, I probably would have put it down right away. But we're committed now, and I did like an hour of grinding on this thing, trying to get it somewhat normal. It's still very weird. I'm closing up shop, but here we are. Okay, we got big gap in the back, big gaps all around. We're taking this down right to the shoulder. We got to be able to fill all that. Now, I'm going to call it a day and come back at it tomorrow, a little more refreshed, and hopefully figure it out. It's gonna be cool though. Look at that. What's wrong with that 5-pound wedge banger for Mr. Peter? All right, check in tomorrow. I'm back at it. Just did kind of my morning inspection, and I actually went over to Buchan's place and we talked about it a little bit. I gotta do some more grinding to it. I already spent probably an hour grinding it yesterday, but I want to do a little bit more, and so that's how we're gonna start this off. Just a big grind show. I'm not messing around. I'm putting on the respirator this time, and there's some ridges to smooth out. It's gonna be a grind, but we'll get it. Whew. Okay, after a lot of grinding, we're a couple hours in on this axe just on grinding the eye out alone. We're sitting much prettier. Let's take you in for a close-up. You remember that gap that was on the bottom? Grind out those ridges. Now the axe can actually slide to the back. And same thing here. And it's not leaning forward or nothing. It looks proper. Focus in for me. There we are. So we just got those back corners to get, which we will get. We've got the thickness for it. So this eye was already quite massive to begin with, and now I've just done so much more grinding to make it even that much bigger. So I think this is just a straight up hand tool show. I've got to sharpen this thing. I like that tiny little one. If anyone knows, Buchan's got this tiny little sharpening stone. It's like, seriously, it's probably, I don't know, 3 inches long by a 1/2 inch wide. Something borderline in that area. If someone knows where to find that, I asked him, and I think he said someone sent it to him. So if anyone knows where to find a little stone like that, kind of a quality one, please let me know, because I think that's a little more comfortable than doing all this. So if you've got a line on where to get those, please let me know in the comments down below. I would really love just a tiny little sharpening stone, just for touching things up, and especially for this draw knife, because I've had some troubles sharpening this draw knife with these massive stones. But we'll get her. Random question, but does anyone watch basketball? Is anybody into that here? I'm a big basketball guy. I played basketball all through school, and I love watching the NBA. So very, very different than axes. But I'm curious, do you watch basketball? Do you watch the NBA? Is the NBA big? I know a lot of you guys are in the UK. There's some of you from Australia. There's people all over that are following along. Do you guys watch NBA? Do you watch the National Basketball Association in the US? Do you have your own league? Let me know. I love basketball. It's playoffs right now. I guess a lot of you that are in the UK probably watch soccer. I play soccer. I don't watch a lot of soccer, but I do enjoy it every time I do. It's hard to watch soccer over here in Canada. I don't have typical cable television, and that's, I think, I don't know where you get it. DayZen, yeah, DayZ or DAZN, I think it is. I don't know. I've paid for those subscriptions. You end up paying $40 a month for these soccer games, and then you don't even end up getting them. It's like you got to get this subscription, and then you got to get Fubo TV. I had that one going for a while. That was okay, but then, like I say, you can't watch all the leagues. Why don't they just group together? Everyone just group together, make it like $100 a month, or, well, no, that's ridiculous. But I guess that's kind of what it would be. Actually, I wouldn't pay that. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest, but are we getting close? Okay. I think I'm gonna call that good. That's pretty sharp. Yeah, that's working much better. Oh yeah. Okay. Not bad. We are right on that shoulder, and our coverage, it's good. It is good. There's gonna be one teeny little gap here on this side when I'm done with it, but it's gonna be okay. I'll show you the half we got going. It's strong, it's on there good, and yeah, it's all coming together all right. So this handle's already been thinned down. It's looking quite nice. I'm just gonna do a little bit of palm sander work, smooth it all out, and we'll get one more friction fit on there, bang a wedge in it, and we'll be laughing. Okay, no burn on this one. I don't burn my handles that have half heartwood, half sapwood. They can kink. I've seen it happen one too many times. I've learned my lesson, and so I don't burn them anymore. You can lightly burn them and totally get away with it, but it's not what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Am I nervous? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, that's a good fit we got going on there. Not pinching it out, not pinching it at all. We are nice and square. Very, very straight. Here goes nothing. I think a guy just gives it one more little how do you do. Oh yeah, we are hafted. We're down there about 2/3. Between 2/3 and 3/4, which is good. Good. I can live with it. Talk about getting it right on the shoulder there. This head was definitely challenging, but we got it, and I can live with it. I'm happy. It's gonna take a big wedge. You can see we've got a fair bit of room to fill. I think I'm just going for it. You can see we've got a pretty thick wedge, but we've got a lot of space to fill. We just do. Where's the better lighting? This is a weird eye, and I grinded it so much. You can see here, this is gonna look a little bit goofy. I'm not gonna fill this with a wedge because it's just, the eye opening is actually, it's not there, it's there. In just a minute here. So I ended up bashing it quite a bit, but we sunk it in there. And I'm happy with that. So here's where I'm at. I let it soak in my Watco bucket for a while. And I showed you about that gap up front. It's not really a gap in the top area there. But anyways, we've got these little teeny gaps along the side, which I really don't like. And especially for a wedge banger, I don't like it. What's interesting to me is, you know, I beat that wedge pretty good and it didn't keep sinking, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get Buchan's opinion on that. Like heavy chamfering. I did a lot of grinding on this thing. It could just be chamfered in those spots and it could have sunk either way. But I don't know. Either way, aesthetically, I don't like it. So we will see. I'm gonna have to talk to Buck and see if it's something that we can put steel wedges in, maybe. Cool looking axe though. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
So,
Called the big guns in.
called the big guns in. This is a big axe, and you have this is so this I can't even speak. I just finished working.
Yeah.
This is a nice handle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this because I made it, but it's a big timber banging handle, or a straight wood splitting handle. This is a really nice handle. You thin this down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But this is my straight goods 30. We call it the straight goods. But it halves at 28.
Yeah, that
Friends.
one actually, I had to get down to 27 and a half just to...
Yeah, you brought her right down. So there you go, 27 and a half. That's a good length.
Yeah, totally.
But Lukey says he's got a couple little things he's not tickled with. Sure is nice. Hickory is king, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could see little gaps there. Luke, you ground this thing, so this was in such horrible shape. This head, friends, like terrible. Yeah. It was awful.
Couple hours on the die grinder on this one.
Oh yeah, all die grinder in the head. It was bad, but it's a nice big walloping pull. I like what you did with it, Luke.
Thank you.
I really do. It's a vintage wedge banger, and it's kind of cool. Straight up, big pull for banging wedges. Yeah. And I like how you did the mushrooms over there. Yeah, dude. No, I like it.
Cool.
Okay, but you think we should fill this because what it is there's steel on the inside of the wall. Let me explain this to you. There's steel, say this is the eye, the top of the eye. There's steel that sticks out kind of like that a little bit. So that at the very top, it's an illusion. It looks like a gap, but it's not a gap. Do you know what I mean, Luke?
Yeah.
Because of all the die grinding. That's all. You just have, so that's why that's there. And it's minimal. But let's be honest, this is an illusion as well.
Yeah.
There's just, friends, this was in bad shape. So.
I think we blow it up with some steel.
Yeah. So there's a little gap there. I say we drop this sucker right in here.
Okay.
You can almost afford to go bigger.
I had this one.
No,
but is that...
I don't like those.
Okay.
I used them in the beginning, but I don't use them anymore. Well, this is a wedge banger for a guy. That would be fine too.
Yeah.
But Peter, if you see this, I do like these, Luke.
Yeah.
I do like these.
Is that the smaller one?
Yep.
I almost think that, but do you think it'll still kind of...
It's thicker. Yeah, it's going to.
Okay.
It is going to.
Although...
This will look good.
Okay.
It's going to do, either way it's going to do it.
Okay.
Where's our, so this is what I like. This is how I like to set steel wedges. You're good at the back, aren't you?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go right here, Luke.
Okay. I like it.
Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it. That's set.
Okay. Look at your,
Oh yeah.
you see it's gone.
Yep.
It's gone.
Everything in the back is gone.
See?
Totally.
And we're not even sunk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over to your magical thing here.
Okay.
This is my favorite thing. My mind used to blow. Look at this cracking. It's,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, it's over.
That's nice.
It's over.
Yeah. Do we dare add another one? That looks
Well,
pretty
you
damn
could
good.
add you could add a slash here.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do.
Okay.
Oh, I like that, Luke. Look at the little cracks. I love seeing cracks.
I know.
I love it.
On a banger?
Oh,
All day.
dude. That went in nice.
Yes, it did.
Like, real nice. This ain't going anywhere, bud. Now, there's also this.
Double roundy.
Do you know another thing I used to do?
What's that?
Oh, yes, I did. I used to go like this.
Oh, get out.
Oh, yeah, I did.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did so. I went like that. And they worked against each other and pushed. They go in and it's crazy.
Okay.
Oh, I did all kinds of things back
Yeah.
in the day.
Got creative, eh?
Yeah, but we're not doing that here. Is that your camera?
Yep.
Okay.
You're in my next YouTube video.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Here's another thing I used to do. I used to thin these down
I seen that in the video.
if I needed to. I would thin them down. And I would also bend them and hammer them. It's just steel going into a piece of wood, right? So I would even oblong them for certain spaces. I would oblong these and then hammer them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nuts. You know I am. I'm almost thinking that, but...
I think that might look the prettiest.
Do you think
But-
we should go for that for Peter?
I don't know. I think Peter would appreciate that.
Why are we second guessing ourselves? That is gonna push out hard.
Too much? Is there such thing? But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to keep it somewhat pretty, but also there's beauty in
Craziness.
crackaroonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, take a vision of that gap. That little gap. See it there on the outside?
Yep.
Right there? Here, I'll move this shadow, right?
Yeah, the shadow, but you can see it on the other side a bit. There we are. Yep. That's a good shot.
Okay. You got any black paint?
Black paint.
Right there.
Okay.
Too forward's not good. Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Even push that freaking stuff forward, Luke.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Luke.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay.
Oh
Fixed it.
yeah.
So we'll clean it up now.
Nice.
Okay.
That's great.
So wow, it's gonna look better when we're done. Oh, look at the mashing.
So what's happened?
That's life in the fast lane, bud.
Yeah.
You know, you get all excited. So we went to bang the steel wedges in the axe on an angled surface.
Yeah, on my stump over there, it's on
His stump is like this. All my stuff's flat, so I just started going, and we chipped this. Luke, look.
yeah.
The palm swell. Guess what? Doesn't phase me one bit. This will be not even a problem at all, actually. And I'll show you why.
Go time?
Yep. See that?
Mm-hmm.
She's drinking that. Down she goes. Glue?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice, eh?
Yeah. Just load her right up.
Oh yeah, she's getting loaded. Let that dribble down there. I'm actually gonna go like this with my saw blade. I'll pull that right down in there. Oh.
Okay, that got sloppy last night. I had to turn off the camera and we had to get it done, but we got it done. Buckin just brought this over to me. It's all doweled, glued, and it was viced overnight, or it was clamped overnight. The metal wedges sank in there beautifully. I'm just gonna sand the top there a little bit, make them both silver, and then stamp it and stain the whole works. This is just like the epitome of a working tool. I think Peter's gonna appreciate it. It's a nice, cool, old vintage axe, all cleaned up, with the nice polished pull, sanded flush, and it's gonna hold. Should last him a very long time. So, I hope he's happy with it. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this off and then I'll shoot him a message, see what he thinks. I finished sanding this a bit. We got it stamped and I'm quite happy with how it all went. I think Peter should be happy with this as well. I certainly hope so. And it's gonna make an unreal 5-pound wedge banger. It's big and it's bulky, but it still has the balance even on the straight handle. That's because of how nice of a pull there is. And yeah, it's just a very, very usable tool.